Okay, here we are. We got a Raven, almost like a Kitfox Avid flyer. It needs bungees. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to support it. There's the bungees we made up, and there's the bungees that we got to replace. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some blocks under there. I'm going to lift the wing up a bit, and Derek will shove another block under there. It'll be a little bit tippy, but you know what? It'll probably work. Okay, let me just lift that up.
A little bit more. Okay, down.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, that's close enough.
Oh, the back wheel's off the ground.
Doesn't matter. It'll work. Anyway, there should be almost zero weight on here. So, as you see, this will just be tippy right here now. There's zero weight on there. See that? We'll be able to do the bungee without it collapsing. So let's cut these old bungees off and get at her. Well, there's the bungees we just took off. The one on the right is a new one that we just made out of 3/8 cord from aircraft spruce. This is just like the uncertified, but that's what this Raven called for. And as you can see, they're all at the same end there, but you get down here and that one's a tad longer. That other one, holy geez, that's a lot longer. And we just used wire on these ones here and taped them up. But these ones, old Johnny, he used chrome moly tube on them, and he made a crimp out of a chrome moly tube. It calls for aluminum, but you know what? The aluminum cracks pretty easily too. So let's try this one and see if one will do the job of the two that were on there. So Derek got an ingenious idea here. Put another one of our blocks on top of the horizontal stabilizer, and now look at this. Wheels off the ground. The guy's a bloody genius. He even knows how to drive a golf cart. Pretty good, eh? Anyway, these bungees in here are probably about 20 years old. The original one's in there right there. The original one's in there. And these are some Canadian Tire ones that John made up for at one time. So we're going to have a look at this one here. We're going to rip them off and get to town. Well, Derek just counted the wraps in there. Looks like we got about 7 or 8 wraps in that one there now. There's this tiny little bungee. I'm not sure if I really like it that much, but you know what? Seems to work. Seems to be holding pretty well. Took the block out. Just looks nice there. There's a bungee. 3 minutes, done. So there, you change both bungees. About 5 minutes worth of work to put the bungees on. You got to pull the seat out and all that. Shit, pretty easy job, eh? But this isn't a Kitfox, this is a Raven. A Raven's like a combination of an old Avid flyer Kitfox combination. This one's got a 503 engine in, as you can see. And this thing's been around for probably 22, 23 years now. It's flown. It's 1991. There you go, 21 years old. And you know what that stands for? I don't effing know. Amazing. Well, there you go. 2 sets of bungees on there. Beautiful. Plane set's nice. The gear, nice and firm there. You know what? What a beautiful landing gear. Bungee landing gear. Lots of guys get worried they can't learn to fly these planes with a gear. Look at that. They want to put them a foot wider. They want to put those little cabane style, which get the springs on it, right? Now the springs, they hook on right here, but they're still pulling up there just the same. But they seem to think it's better. They want to spend $1,500 for a set of new sexy landing gear. Hey, build them light, and you'll have a quicker flight. That's my opinion, but what do I know?